Alrighty, let's see if we can get this up and running. Excuse me. Wait for it. Do. And get this one going. But how we doing today on Twitch and YouTube Shorts? You can sing. And we are live on big YouTube in a moment. Should be the case. Boom. There we are. Yo, what's good at Yoan? What's good, Pangy, Hamter? Suffering trying to get 30 mil yesterday. Oh, man. What do we need the 30 mil for? Drop something cool. Hold up, my nose is running a little bit this morning. Gonna try and stop that. Smile. Yo, what's good, Abdullah? What's good, Fred? How's it going, man? Alright, I think we're set. I actually got the YouTube pings out this time in Discord. I remembered. Let's go. Everyone was at the carrot area in the rift. Oh, man. Stuck with that because I don't know any other methods. Fair enough. Fair enough. Dang, there's like no parties right now. I think everybody's trying to get the Dungeon Breaker to come out. But alright, got you, Fred. Sounds like a plan. This is the last XP. This is not the last XP. This will get us up to 20% to 521. Max is 64%, I believe. So we'll still have a decent chunk to grind through, but it shouldn't take us too long. Hopefully, it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a few months, but for today, it won't be too long of a grind to get where we want to go. What am I doing? Oh yeah, change the frame rate up to 145. Got to do that every single time. Good times, dude. Do you have a tank guide for F7? Want a main tank eventually? I made a video on M7 tank. You know, when I finished it, I showed kind of how it was done. But I haven't made like an official guide for it because, I mean, again, things are going to be changing up, I'm sure, after Dungeon Breaker drops. So maybe after that, but again, if I make one, it will probably be on M7. But yeah. All done is for the XP, pretty much. We got a little bit of chili pepper collection. Dan says hi in the game chat. You'll love to see it. But yeah, next mayor is gonna be Paul. That is true. That is true. Bought giant sword and I already regret it. Yeah, it's kinda meh. I won't lie. It's good bowling. But yeah, it's pretty much all dungeons. So for today, again, we are gonna be going for Archer 49, which we have about 4 million XP to go, which isn't gonna be much, honestly. It should take us about 11 runs to get this. So maybe an hour and a half, something like that. It just depends on how long it takes us to find a party. That might be the issue. That might be our issue of the day. Mod use for copy text in the chat. All my mods are in Badline client. I think if you go to chat mods, maybe, yeah, right here. Copy hovered chat message, and you can set a keybind for it. Mine is Control Z, so I do Control Z and then Control V to copy paste. But yeah. Seems like a good day for Dungeon Breaker for me. Yeah, I would appreciate that. That's kind of why I waited a little bit to start stream to see if it was going to drop. Because if it does drop, I'll probably, you know, we'll play around with it on stream for a little bit, but then I got to go make a video about it, you know, so. But yeah. Alright, there we go. We got a mage and a tank. Alright. Very nice. So yeah, we are at 4 out of 5. Got a rift guide, confused on what to do? Yes, that's actually some of my most viewed guides. So I have a guide on each section, each individual section. So if you've got any issues with one specific section, you can check that one out. How much XP missing till max? So max is at, I believe, 64% to 522. So we've got 48 XP or so to go. But after today, it should only be 44. But yeah. Which floor can I start playing with Cat of 40? Probably F6 would be the... I think you can do F6 with Cat of 40. Should be fine. Yeah, I got you, Stove. I set my giant sword and buy a Juju and a Warden helmet. I mean, the Warden helmet would be good for Slayers, and Juju would be good for Dungeons. So if you're kind of balancing those two, it's not a bad idea. But also, it would kind of depend on your magical power and what pet you're using. You want like a legendary lion or a legendary tiger, ideally. But yeah, those are like the main two pets for combat stuff. And then you would like generally want to have at least like 500 magical power for a Juju. Just curious, what are some common methods to gain Skyblock XP? I'm level 316, struggling. Main thing to do is go into your Skyblock menu and look at Skyblock leveling, and then go to the Skyblock guide and just see what you're missing. Because a lot of times, you know, people will overlook things here. But yeah, he's still ready. Let me delist and relist. Yeah, we're good. But yeah, that's the main way to do it, because a lot of things get overlooked in the early game and stuff. So I would just check that out. Switch to Mosquito, and that way better in DPS, though Juju is better in damage. Mosquito's not better in DPS either. It was better for like a day, and it is not better in DPS though. It was better for like a day. It was kind of crazy, but as far as I know, it ain't better still. Tripled my net worth, GG. Got 3 bill. Let's go. I did not get any sheepskins myself though. No. Could buy Juju and Warden Helm so I can advance to E-Man 7. Just notice getting a term is much easier than getting a proper hype. That is true. Alright, yeah, we got bins. But let's see. Yeah, I mean, Warden Helm is like, it's kind of iffy. Because, like, you really won't use it too much in E-Man Slayer unless you have good Crimson already. And usually you're not going to have good Crimson already unless you already have Terminator, you know, so. It's like if you go back and do E-Man after Kudra, then you would use Warden Helmet, but generally you're going to want to use Final Destination. So that's kind of the issue with that. But Warden is, you know, good for Blaze and all that stuff, so. Should I invest in a Hypermax artisanal short bow? Word on the street, is this the best bow? I would say no. I would say no. Warden Helmet dungeon is already bad. I don't think I even get 200 speed in dungeon. Well, you don't want to have it in dungeons anyway because it's not a dungeonizable helmet. That's why nobody uses it. But yeah, let's do this. Where's the mobs? Boom. Okay, let's see how we do here today. Here we go. See if I can wake up and get this done. Yoink. Okay. Nice. Looking pretty Gucci. Boom. Alright. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. I need to wake up a little bit, but could have been worse. Alright. Let's see how we are rolling today. But yeah, I did some runs off stream yesterday. Nothing too crazy. I think we got in like 16 runs or something, so it was good. Still didn't drop anything though. I'm like 100 run dry streak. No master stars, no scrolls, no handles, no nothing. But they did change, like right before I went live, we do have the there's a new Skyblock here, so we got new dyes that are more common. So right now secret dye is actually one of the dyes that is twice as common, and Necron dye is no longer 3 times as common, so happy about that. Don't have to worry about dropping one of those, hopefully. Alright, there we go. Yoink, do this. This is less than ideal, but we got there. Okay. Let me stop. Actually, you know what? I guess that's fine. I guess we're chilling. Yo, it's good, Nathan. Not too late. You're good. Good grief. What is going on? I mean, we've got our score, so I can kind of just vibe out. There we go. Get me some bestiary there. Duplex function on term like 6 arrows or 4? 4. So you shoot 1 extra arrow. What's next, Mayor? It's gonna be 3 perk Paul, and it's looking like Foxy's gonna be the minister with her carnival perk. So, but yeah. Do that. Get rid of all these. But yeah, so I hear there were some bugs with the sheep skins. Getting, you know, multiple of them sold and everything, like more than that was supposed to be. So the price of those has kind of gone down since they went up. Like, you know, day one they were mad pricey, and then they've kind of dropped. I hear some of them are going for like 600 mil now instead of billions. It's kind of crazy. Dropped Wither Shield, only 1 more scroll for hype. GG. Oh, all right then. Sheesh. Do. Yoink. Okay. Boom, boom. Alright, little bit awkward. We got there, though. It's all good. First run of the day. Yoink. Do this. Missed my jump. Okay. Boom, boom. Let me get in, please. Thank you. I goofed that up so bad. First run of the day, chat. We're having a moment. Swap helmet. Do this. Yoink. Alright, we're good. Alright. Oh dear. It's a little bit wonky. We're getting there though. The dudes did not hit my bonzo off the top there. Off the top rope. Go here. I4 moment. A lot of people use Last Breath because Last Breath reduces the defense, so you're just debuffing the whoever you're shooting, basically. So that's why people use it on the boss. Yo, what's good, Jake? How's it going, bro? It's hard to double skip E-Man. I think so. I think it's more of a gear thing than a skill thing, probably, but I don't know. I haven't done it myself, so I have not attempted it. Alright, let's do this. Cooked. Do that. Alright. Should be vibing here. Alright. Could be worse. Could be worse. Yo, what's good, Liam? How's it going, bro? Excuse me. Do you watch any anime? I do not watch anime, no. I have been watching a lot of the animated Justice League, like, mini movies as of late. Oh my, that was a little scary. But we're good, we're good. A little scary. What else? I have gone back and watched like all the older Batman shows. So I watched like Batman Beyond, the Batman the Animated Series, The Batman. I've watched all of those. Watched all the Star Wars shows, Clone Wars and Rebels. Oh, good grief. Holy. Alright, it's a little sketchy. A little sketchy. Recom, alright, we'll take it. Someone has requested downtime. Yo, let's go Spy, GG. Alright, let's see. I guess I'll take this, that's fine. Start off the day with a little bit of moolah. Boom, boom. Can't confirm, side is not meta. Lol. Lol XD. Alright, send it. Because Badline for me is being a bum as there are mob for Crystallo trails to a certain gemstone. I think like Badline has a ruby gemstone route built into it, but I'm not sure about the rest. I don't think it has one for the rest of the sections there. So you kind of have to do that part manually, but I mean, I don't really know other mods, you know. Not really my jam. Do that. Voila, this should be right here. Boom, cool. Alright. I mean, we're getting about 30-second rushes. Could be worse, could be worse. For sure. Had a little break from the game. Stonking update already dropped. It has not. I'm hoping it comes out today, but as time passes, it seems less and less likely, to be honest. Boom. Let's see. Is this gonna be right here? It is. We got it. Boom. And then we put this here. It's 266 right now. I do believe, indeed. Alright. Very good. That's probably one of the best rooms to have next to Quiz, honestly, because you can just like run back and forth in the open pretty well. Get our sniper kill. Do that. Cool. And chilling. Okay, so he's getting all this. I will grab these. Yo, appreciate it, KK. Hope you're having a good one, bro. Yo, what's good, Selenic? How's it going? How's it going? Yoink. See the new Dungeon Breaker meta for terms? I have not. Yoink. I've seen like the core, how the coring goes and stuff, and you know how you like break through stuff. And like, you know, break through the gates and everything, like you go under the stairs at the bottom. If that's what you're talking about, I've seen that, but I haven't seen if there's like new term routes depending on your class. If we're at iron yet, we're grinding towards it. We got about 10 more runs to do today, I believe, to get there. So hopefully it won't be too long, but it will take a little bit of effort. Am I getting Hoppity's Hunt messages right now? That's crazy. Oh, my bad. Whoops. Lol. RIP Jeremy. Okay, here we go. Oh, got a bit of an attitude right now, doesn't he? Boom, boom. Do I have the mask on? I do not. Do that. Okay. Voila. Alright, I'm actually hit my early enter this time, shall we? Got somewhat speedy terminals, it seems. Maybe. Alright. That's what you like to see. Much better. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. How to upgrade my speed in dungeons? I mean, usually using Maxor boots is a good move, because Maxor boots give good speed. But also put your tuning points on speed is a good option. You can drink dungeon potions, of course. Oh. About to say, wait a minute. I don't know why I didn't grab those. I'm actually out here trolling. What else? Dude, I'd say those are the main ways, though, honestly. Those would be the main things. How you doing? I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Yo, Minty's with the sub as well. Appreciate it, bro. Again, boys, if you haven't already, make sure to drop a like on the stream and smash the sub button. Closing in on 30K for the red name. And very, very close. But yeah, doing Gucci. We still haven't dropped much, honestly. It's been a while. I think about 100 runs since I dropped anything. Which, granted, the last thing I dropped was Handle, but still. No scrolls, no stars, no nothing. I think it's been at least 300, maybe 400 runs since I dropped a scroll. It's been a while, man. It's been a hot minute. Very hot minute. Alright, let's see what we got here. 1, 2. Butamus and purple. Cool. Yoink. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Boom. We got orange. Send it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. Figured out I kind of like to do it from right here for red. But I don't know. Red's just annoying, straight up. It's the gist. No loot. Out of Kismet's, Ripperoonies. Sag. Big Sag. So goofy that cow hat strats are a thing, man. It's so goofy. Get him. Mercs. Go here. Please. How close do I have to be? Shoot the guy. Kinda goofy. Boom. Here we are. Alright, we're good. We're good. I will do this, I suppose. Though actually, I should kind of prioritize clearing. That is better during 10-point bonus Paul, you know. Also better to hit your pearls, bro. Good grief. I'm just like unplayable right now. What is going on? Holy man, that was terrible. How many attempts did that take me? Answer: too many. Okay, there we go. Holy, having a moment of all time. Let me in or out. All right, let's see. All right, good grief. Wake up moment. Okay, so grab the chest. He didn't kill the bat, though. There's the bats. Voila. It's always the bat, bro. Been your hardest class to learn so far? Healer was definitely the worst. For sure. Healer was rough. Hold up, let me get my sniper kills. Yoink. Oh, dear. Burst took a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. Archer was kind of rough, not really because it was difficult, but just because I did so much of it during Derpy. And Derpy just makes things stressful. Everybody's mad because runs are longer, and then they blame the Archer for not being able to skip Derpy on, you know, 11 power because somebody didn't pick up their secrets from puzzle. But it's all good. It's all good. Alright, let's go here. Nice. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing Mage. It's really just the problem of getting the money for it because Mage is so expensive. But I think once you know, Dungeon Breaker drops and I'm playing Mage, we'll have a pretty nice thing going. You know, the problem is if Dungeon Breaker doesn't come out today, I'm on vacation next week. So if it drops next week, we're gonna have some issues. Was 520 color? Same as 480. There's not a color change. They just haven't made one yet. I'm not sure if they will at some point, or if it's just gonna stay that way. What I'm kind of more expecting is do this. Is that they'll make it so you get a color change every 50 levels instead of every 40. But we'll just have to wait and see. Dang. Yeah, we're getting through terminal phase like really quickly. Actual W, Simon says, in terminals. So I need to go in sooner than I think I do. Also, I'm blaming it that I got stuck on the wall there, okay? That's what we're gonna blame it on. I got stuck on the wall, SMH. Yoink. Alright, cool. Voila. Bro, how does that bozo never hit anymore? It's very frustrating. Sad. I tried. It's because they're out of vanilla text colors, so probably another prestige pushback. Could be. But I think it'd be cool if they made it gradient, you know? So they could do like red for the first color, or for the first number, and then orange for the second number, and then yellow for the third number. Like, they could definitely do something. Is Berserker good in Master Catacombs? Yeah, I mean, generally, no one's going to be running true burrs, but you'll have people running burrs just because it's better to do that than to run duplicate archer. So, yeah, what's good, Penguin? Haven't checked in a while. How's life going? It's going pretty good. How you doing, man? What's up? What's up? Let's see. This is a efficiency 10 pick, work for dungeons. Right now it does, but once Dungeon Breaker drops, it will not. So I wouldn't recommend investing in one, because it should be out hopefully soon. I was hoping it dropped today, but knowing my luck, it'll drop next week when I'm not home. So that's gonna be kind of annoying for me, I won't lie. Slightly annoying. Why did I go over there? Let's do this. There we are. Thought they'd change which classes do what. At least some good players are talking about it. I mean, it could be. I wouldn't be shocked, but I don't know. Dropped Implosion while watching the stream. Thanks for the luck. Hey, let's go. Yeah, chat. Watching the stream gives RNG for real, for real. There you have it. And you know, it wouldn't hurt to drop a like on the stream as well, you know? If you like the stream, could maybe give some better RNG. You never know. Yoink. Voila. Okay. Beautiful. And then we have tic-tac-toe. Nice. Relax. Healer or tank for Party Finder? I know the healer. I don't know about the tank. I don't know if the tank's from chat or not. If this was live because half the time I'll be watching the streams afterwards. Yo, bro's a VOD viewer. Let's go. W-mans. The VOD views. Go burr. Let's do this. Boom. And there's always a fell. There's always a fell. I will go here. And while he's doing that, I can go back and do this. And then eventually, we'll have everything cleared out. It's gonna be so weird coming back and not doing fall strats. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be very wacky for me. 1, 2. Do this. Voila. Okay. Boom. I don't know why I tried to do that. I've never had that work before, so why would it work this time? We be out here trolling. Alright, I'm gonna go do this room. Okay. Never mind. Guess I got one of the two. That's fine. Are we not on S+ yet? What are we missing? Is it just secrets? I feel like we should be on S+ with how many secrets we've got. Oh yeah, we're literally right on top of it. Okay. We're good. But let's see. Back from work in like 20 minutes. You know, an estimated time you would want to VC. Let's see. As long as Dungeon Breaker doesn't drop, could do like 2 or 3 hours. Would that be okay? Let me go here. Finally got a better PB than you. Oh snap. Yeah, I mean, you kind of deserve it. You're a way better healer than I ever was. So, kind of valid. Kind of based. Boom. There we are. Should be fine. Alright, cool, cool, cool. When's Dungeon Breaker dropping? I don't know. I wish it was today, but it doesn't look like it's going to be today. I think if it was today, they would have dropped it by now. But if it's not, like, giving us game updates in the next, like, hour, then I would say it's Jover. It was good, Fluggy. How's it going, bro? Nope. We're good. Oh. Having a moment. Yoink. Do this. Swap helmet. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I missed. Try that again. 4. Yikes. Boom. Go in. That. Boom. Please. Oh, Simon says restart. Yikes. We're good. Sounds good, Cup. You're on 1.8.9 and what mod are you using for dungeons? Yep, we're on 1.8.9 and I'm using Badline Client. All my mods are built into BLC. Any guesses for Dungeon Breaker release? If it's not today, I would imagine it's next week, which is going to be really annoying because I'll be on vacation. So, good grief, what am I doing? Holy, messed that up like 3 times. But yeah, that's probably what's going to happen is, you know, I'm here for literally every week except for the week when they drop the update. That's my RNG right there. Good grief, what am I doing? Alright, first try. Boom. Voila. Okay. And I think we're good. Nope. Trolling. Yo, what's good, MC? How's it going, bro? Beautiful. Which is more DPS to boss, LCM, or archer? Depends on the boss type. If it's Wither, then LCM. But if it's dragons, then archer. Like Hypermax Archer versus Hypermax LCM, I believe Archer would do more DPS. Do that. Okay. I have to keep walking in safe spot, by the way. Yeah, I've been told that, and yet when I don't do it, I die, so. I don't know. Did-oot. I'll friend tax tank Fred if you want. Boom, boom. Did-oot. There we go. Started SkyBlock. Yo, what's good, Will? GG. You'll love to see it. Alright, sounds good. Sounds good. Let's see what we got here. Let's go with green. But yeah, when you're first starting out, the best things to go for is generally like farming or hunting or rifts. Those are like the top 3 money makers for early game. So really pushing those guys sets you up for lots of success in the future. You use dragon in dragon's phase? Yes, E-drag during dragon's phase. That's the strat still. Boom. All right. Let's see. Bro's trying to invite healer friends. I don't think so. Let's see. Who is... Neuron is the tank. I also have a friend to invite. Apologies. Tank. Boom, boom. Yoink. Do. Say friend tax. Real. I think this was the tank, right, chat? I'm not throwing. Boom. I believe. Last 10. There we go. Yoink. Alright. I've heard before, thanks. I want to start my dungeon and stuff, but from my understanding, I should get more money first. Yeah, that's usually the strat. It was good, Storm. How's it going, bro? Yo, what's good, Loose? Appreciate it, Deep. Good to see you back. Alright, are we ready? I guess we're ready. We'll just send it. YOLO. Alright, I'm gonna need to grab some more potions for the next few runs. That works. Holy. Moments of all time. Okay. It's actually like the goated spawn for this room. Not spawn, but oh. Okay. Go here. Guess I got rid of the arrows, I guess. Didn't even press Q on them. Kinda crazy. Good grief. Holy. TPS moment. Alright. The vibes are immaculate. I'm gonna let him maybe do that room if he wants to. Actually, I should just go clear over here. That's what I should do. Yep, definitely was the move. Holy. It's a lot. Boom. Okay. I stuck now after I'm back in the game. Don't know what I should do. It's usually a good idea to hold up, let's do that. Go for, you know, just pick a skill and really just push that. Kind of the main strats there. So, you know, when you're first starting out, you know, if you're still kind of newer on the profile, then it's a good idea to go for like those things I just said, like mining, farming, rifts, or, you know, you can go for or not really mining, hunting, farming, rifts, or you can go for mining if you're wanting to do something a little more mid game. Also, you know, we're supposed to be getting more foraging islands in the hopefully somewhat near future, so doing the foraging update, of course, is a good idea. Do you do PVs? I think we have channel points for PVs on Twitch. I would normally do PVs if we weren't doing dungeons. We would have some PVs for dull nose options, but I don't want to, you know, have to find a new party every single time we get that to happen. So, but we also do PVs for free on Saturday. We have Nightbot randomly choose from some people in the chat, but that is only on YouTube because Nightbot can only choose from one type of live chat, and there's more people on YouTube, so I prioritize doing it over there. But yeah. Spiritual better than precise on term. As far as damage goes, yes. So if you're wanting to do more DPS, then usually that's what you want, unless you're doing M4 or F4, because that will stop you from spawning decoys later on in the boss fight. So that's the only time you don't really want to have spiritual on your Terminator. Do that. Voila. Here, and then we swap this. Yoink. In. Do this. I believe. Very nice. Very, very nice. Bang. Alright. Yo, what's good, Stormpix? How's it going, bro? Oh. What in the world? Alright, guess that works. But any drops recently? Not really. It's been like 100 runs since I dropped Handle, and that was like the last thing that I dropped. So it's been kind of rough out here. But hoping we can get some things turned around. Start getting some RNG today would be kind of nice. Like level 200 or something with almost 5 bill net worth. Okay, yeah. So going for some, you can go for some dungeons, do some slayers and stuff. Remember I got 2 handles and 4 scrolls and 350 runs. Bro is cooking. Yoink. But yeah, we're having it a little rough with the drops right now. What class would you recommend for me when I start doing farming right now? Usually anything but mage. I mean, mage isn't bad to start with, but you kind of get yourself messed up later because it gets to the point where generally for, you know, F7 parties, they're going to want you to have a Hyperion. And then for master mode, you can use Hyperion when you're starting out master mode, but eventually you have to start doing LCM. So generally I would recommend, you know, trying to go for, I mean, you can do mage when you're first starting out until like F4, and then once you get like a spirit short bow, I would swap to a different class. You know, you can use spirit short bow as tank, healer, burrs, arch, any of those works. But probably not arch because, you know, sometimes people will have jujus already and be using those, so generally better to do, you know, one of those other classes. But yeah, that's what I would recommend. You can, you know, you can get by with like a Dreadlord sword early on. Is he respawning again? He is. I thought we hit that. Am I crazy? Yoink. There we go. How much crit chance do you get in boss? Right now I have 191. I will take that. Yoink. Okay, cool. So we're coring now. Someone told me Precise is better with Soul Eater. I mean, Precise does good damage if you're hitting headshots every time, but like at the places where your damage really matters, you know, you're not hitting headshots on like Enderman. Is the guy alive? I guess. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Apologies. Yikes. Alright. I need to make like the sound of doors opening louder, I think. But yeah, it's just like where your damage really matters, you don't really want Precise. Because for Precise to be better damage, you have to hit headshots. And that's just not going to be happening every time, you know. In like perfect gameplay, Precise can be better, but generally that's not going to be the strats. Yo, what's good, Kudra? Any news on any update today? Not so far. I wish, man. Because, you know, if it doesn't drop today, it's probably dropping next week, and I'm on vacation next week. So no update video for me, even if there is one next week. So kind of sad. But I was really, really hoping we'd see it today. Which, I mean, again, day's not over. Could still happen, but it's not looking too good. Can I, like... Stop trolling for a second. Good grief. Good grief. I'm gonna go to Fred. Hello there. Alright. Where in the world am I? Aha, I see. I'm in Narnia. I don't think there's anything stopping Dungeon Breaker, or is there known issues with it? Been out of the loop for a few weeks. I don't think there's any known issues. It's just, you know, people are complaining about it no matter what. It's not really... It's only door skippers that are really should be upset about it. And then, you know, the people who want to be the best dungeon players in the world forever and have the option to clown on everybody else. Those guys also are upset about it. So I imagine if they're waiting on it, that's probably the main reason. They're just trying to gather more feedback before they release it. Or they're just trying to maybe tidy up a few things with it, who knows. Boom. Alright, let's do this. Ooh, that was almost bad. We do a little trolling. Oh. Yoink. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh dear. Oh dear. It's a little sketchy. A little bit sketchy. Alright, so we're coring now. Very pog. Yeah, that goes. Two. Oh dear. I believe. Alright, we're fine. Not even close. Hello? Good grief. Good grief! Game out here trolling me. Straight up, for real, for real. Alright, so now we are coring. So things should be a little more interesting here. Do that. 1. 2. Go mage. Voila. 1, 2. Oh dear. 3. Hate melodies. Melodies is the worst. Yeah. Or are they waiting to optimize it to player-based requests, then just do too bad it's playable? It's in a playable state. We'll release it. I mean, personally, I think it's fine. I think it's good for future players. I think it's good for current players, as long as you're not like cheating. You know, and who cares about the cheaters? I don't. But yeah. Do. I have no idea what that is, Kane, so I don't know. Do this. Please. Good grief. Alright. Oh, that's fine. I goofed. It's all good. Damn. Could be worse. I think it's good, especially for newer dungeon players, for sure. Yeah. 4 days in a row, up 2 in a stream. Let's go, editor. We mains. 1. Boom. 2. 1. Oh, good grief. Why is it red? I think we got that. Little sketchy. Little sketchy. Little bit sketchy. Oh, yes, we did. Boom. Nice. Yeah, I ragged way too early, but it worked out. Well, I guess kind of late on that one. Too early, so then I had to rag too late. Went a little bit crazy. Garbage and garbage. Can you explain what is Dungeon Breaker? It's basically stonking. Yo, 5 minutes 33, we're cooking. But it's basically stonking, but they're making it like, you know, intentional now. That's the gist. They're adding stonking to 1.21 and as an official feature for dungeons. Alrighty. He has been friend text, unfortunate. Alright, let me put us in queue here then. Boom. Voila. Recom and a catalyst and trash. Nice. Boom. All right, how we looking on our XP here? Oh, that's the wrong thing. Okay, so should be like what, 5 runs? Not bad. But yeah, still not out. Still not out. Handheld PC. So like a laptop, or are we talking about like a phone? Like if you can download, you know, Java edition on it, should be fine. But yeah, how much magic powder grind M5? I have 1100, haven't done master mode yet. Yeah, that should be fine to grind M5. It's really just kata levels that matter. But yeah, what's good? Alright, how's it going, bro? For sure you could skip without any kind of strength boost. Probably the tank didn't hit 5 last breaths. Nah, I mean, even it was just I wasn't lined up. You know, I didn't get to the arrow stack point. That's probably what it was. I think Fred's doing fine. Just because I hit that rag so late, I couldn't get to the right arrow stack point. So it's a little bit closer than I would have liked. Grinding T4 Kuja worth it? I wouldn't grind it for long because, you know, T5 is still way better. But I mean, yeah, I'm sure it still makes really good money. Magic power do you have? I have the current max, which is 1866. But yeah, waiting on it to get back into the game. Yeah, I was planning on waiting on it until, like, to get back into dungeons, but since it's Paul right now, you know, kind of figured I should take advantage of that. Let me relist this real quick. Which currently, I believe we have 135 runs left as Archer. So if I keep, I've been doing, you know, a decent amount of runs at night. I think I did like 16 last night. So I did 16 during the stream, I think, and maybe it was 12 last night. But I've been doing a decent amount. No, I did 16. Yeah. So I think I did 18 and then 16. So I did like 34 runs yesterday. So if I can keep getting runs in. All right, have a good one, Fred. Brit. 07s. Unfortunate. Yeah, he was chilling. I just read his hard. I missed a lot of shots because I didn't get to the right spot. That's all it was. But anywaysers, we got all the Aviphone contacts right now. I don't think there's really anything else I can get. But anywho. If they add another Aviphone contact, that'll be another SkyBlock X, or yeah, another 10 SkyBlock XP and another XP for magic power as well, which would be really nice. I mean, I'm just starting out. I mean, it's definitely worth to get, you know, the comp on it. And like T4 is way easier than T5 for sure. Notice your magic power is like 3 lower than death streaks. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. What is it? Death streaks? It's not possible. Wait for it. I believe it's bugged in the API. That's the reason. So he's got 1861 according to this. And yeah, it's bugged. It's not possible. I've got 1864. So yeah, APIs are bugged. It stacks hat accessories. It's kind of wacky. But yeah. Alright, I think we're good then. Alright, cool. Do. Get 2x to 1.5. Wait, who to what now? Who to what now? Oh, does it double your did like the enrichments count for double? But the accessory actually doesn't? That would be interesting. If that's how that works. That is kind of crazy. If that's the case. Boom. Alright, here we go. Fun times. Boom. Mercs. Holy. How many rooms? Finally. Good grief. Estrella or hype when I get the last scroll. Personally, I like Estrella because I've never actually really needed to use hype for straight up damage that much. Unless it was in a situation where I really needed to tank stuff, like Kudra. You know? You want that extra defense while you're hype spamming because you're so squishy. So that's the main reason I always liked Estrella, was because that's really the only place I've ever used it. It's like there. I mean, I guess I used a little bit in Barbduke bestiary, but like those are like the only two situations. So the extra damage is nice, but I think the extra defense is even better. Alright, there we go. Let me in. That. Yoink. Alright. And so it begins. 1, 2. Kill the bats. Boom. That works. Yo, what's good, Fred? Any loot drops? Not at the moment. And stream lagging for you? It's lagging for anybody else? Because it looks fine on my end. It looks fine to me. Good grief. Couldn't get this guy to aggro. Yo, what's good, Beast? How's it going, bro? Go here. Yoink. How do I spend 500 mil? I mean, it really just depends on what you're doing right now, you know? If you're wanting to go for farming, then maybe green thumb shenanigans, or if you're going for combat. Already got 1k magical power. If you already have, you know, like Term, G-Drag, Estrella, I'd say just more magical power, honestly. Or, you know, you could save it up. Isn't a bad idea either. And prep for future updates. Not even close. Not even close. Alright, let me do this. 2, 1. Alright, buddy. So goofy. Get rid of some of these shenanigans. Alright, almost killed my whole team. By the way, when they left me, I was not under the pillar. Which I probably spent too long shooting something, maybe Shadow Assassin. Oh, I went in way too early. Oh crap. We're good. Not even close. I actually went in perfect time. Maybe even a little late. Throw that out. But yeah. Always want to spend it all on dice. Real and true. Yoink. Drain or lifesteal better for killing E-Man T4? You want Drain. Drain better. Because you only want lifesteal if it's a mage weapon. Like if you're doing magic damage. Because Drain only activates on crits, but Drain gives more health back than lifesteal. So. Ain't got Term, G-Drag, Estrella because I'm not Kata 24 and E-Man 7. Alright then, I would focus on going for Terminator. So maybe spend some money on Final Destination and an Atom Split. You know, to go for E-Man 7. And then go for Term. And then go for G-Drag after that. And then go for the Estrella. I forgot to put on my cow hat. Throwing. Did-oot. 1. Yoink. Try splitting without Ragax. I think I could do it, yeah. But I have to be lined up. That's why the red last time didn't go well, because I wasn't lined up in the right spot. So I missed a bunch of my arrows. Did-oot. Yoink. And then we got red. Plus we're on power, like, power 22 right now. So, not too shabby. Got pretty good power levels. Alright then. Interesting. Bro got a Thunderlord 7. Yikes. Yikes. Got 250k piece and 225k piece and Vorpal, and I don't know why, but I can't survive T4. Are you using an Enderman pet? It's usually a good idea to use a legendary or epic or mythic level 100 Enderman pet, because they give 30% damage reduction. And of course, you know, having all the soul flow and everything, some people will do E-min and not even realize that they need to use their soul flow on their abilities and stuff. So I imagine you're probably doing that though. But yeah, that would be the main thing. If you use that pet, that helps so much. 30% damage reduction is a big deal. For sure. Using Baby Yeti because Enderman's low level. Gotcha. Yeah, if you get the E-Man leveled up, it'll go crazy. Start Iron Man. Me and my co-op are really struggling to progress through combat. We all did Ender Armor, Void Sword, all that, but we don't know what to do next. Any tips? I mean, you can start going for Revs. Would probably be the next thing, and of course, you know, getting some magical power here and there. But yeah, Rev Slayer would be the next, like, big step. Alright, once Turner's ready after eggs, we should be good. Alright, I don't want to put that up on auction house, so we're just gonna see if there's anything else. There's not, so we'll just do this. Yoink. Let me claim my monies. There we go. Do we have any Wither Catalysts? A little bit, there we go. Which turn do I do as birds in section 2? Second term, I think. I runs to 49. Let's see. 4? I think 3 or 4. Something like that. Did-do. Alright, are we good? Oh. But yeah, it was good, Caro. Yeah, I was just saying, let's see, I think we're ready. Alright, are we ready? Turner. Oh wait, no, Turner left. Turner left. I'm trolling. But yeah. Should we just be doing zealots or dragons, or start dungeons and use rotten armor? Or what's the right next step? I don't know. I would stop and do some revs for a little bit, maybe. Just get some extra combat XP. Doesn't hurt. But yeah, I mean, doing zealots and going for dragons also isn't a bad idea. Because you can probably use the dragon armor for like entrance floor and be pretty comfortable with that. But you might be able to do, you know, entrance with void armor. The main thing to do in dungeons is get dungeonized gear. So definitely want to, you know, get some dungeon gear. And you can't dungeonize the dragon armor till you're like Kata level 10 or something. So you're probably gonna have to run like rotten, yeah, and go for that for as far as your dungeon progression goes. But you could do dragons and go for strong dragon armor to be able to do some early tarantula, some early rev slayer. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Hoping for mage's downfall. Wild Oku. Do I use Baby Yeti and Boss's birds and switch to drag when I need to do damage, or only G-drag? Ideally only G-drag would be the case. And then, you know, when you're doing like pre-devs and stuff, you want to swap to Phoenix. And actually, like during terminals phase, you want to use Black Cat Pet if you can. But the auto pet rules are, let's see. There's the auto pet rules for throwing fishing hook to swap between your pets. Like right there. That's the ideal stuff. Did a lot of frag running entrance to get some unstable, but with 4 of us, that takes a while. Yeah. Yeah, so wouldn't be a bad idea to do some dragons. Drop some pieces. Alright. All good, Turner. Cat of 50 and dying in storm phase. You got full master stars? Yeah, I mean, you just got to be careful in storm phase. You know, you don't want to be right on top of all the guys when you kill them, because that'll just nuke you. But make sure you shoot the snipers, of course. That's the big thing as well. Take out the guys that are running at you first, and then go for all the snipers. Alright, I think we're set. I presume. Although I did say 1 second, so maybe I threw. I might have thrown. Hopefully we're good. I think we're good. Possible to do a T1, T2 Kudra with Juju and Necron gear? Not really. Not really. Let me do this. Yikes. Boom. You really need to have a Hyperion. I mean, T1, you might could get away with it as long as somebody in the party has a Hype. But you really want to have a Hyperion if you're doing Kudra at all. Ideally. Because, like, Juju doesn't really do much. It really don't. You gotta have a mage weapon of some sort. You know. Like, just having a bow really won't cover it. Should I buy a cheaper Mythic E-Man with candy? I mean, it's not a bad idea. Nothing wrong with that. As long as you don't mind having the candies on there, you know? Yoink. Boom. But yeah, I mean, again, all you need is, like, Epic for it to work, though. So Epic's totally fine. Do that. Do this. Voila. I think, you know, when I was doing E-Man as well, it's always good to have some sort of healing item. You know, I used Wand of Atonement quite a bit, but also I usually had a Wand of Atonement and a Florid Zombie Sword in my hotbar, just in case. So it's not a bad idea to do that. Have both of those chilling. All right, let's see if I can make this happen. Boom. Pretty clean. No, I only got 2 of them. Oh well, it's all good. We got 2 of them. Chill. I did too much damage. It's fine. We're good. We're good. Bang. Nice. Very, very nice. Do this. Clear these out. Do that. Clear this out. I almost jumped off the edge. That would have been a little bit awkward. Bam. Okay. Should be good. Alright. How much we got right here? Almost halfway full on the next storm bottle. Pretty nice. It's been 2 weeks. Why isn't Dungeons Pickaxe update not released? Has it been canceled? It has not been canceled, I'm sure. If that were the case, they would have told us that. But I don't know. I think they're like really worried about releasing it incorrectly, because like if this update doesn't go well, it could be a game killer, straight up. If they ruin dungeons, that would be terrible. But I think it's perfect the way it is. Like the way the update is, not the way Dungeons is right now, but the way the Dungeon Breaker update is. I think it's great. I am very much looking forward to it. I feel like legit players are, for the most part, looking forward to it. Again, door skippers and PB runners probably aren't looking forward to it as much, but I think it's gonna be very, very pog. Yoink. Do this. Boom, boom. Alright. Got that. Got that. We're good. Very, very good. $300K a bit with Vorpal without sneak decent. I have no idea. I have no idea. In all honesty, I haven't done that in a long time. I haven't done Event Slayer in a hot minute, so I'm not sure what damage out here is the craziest, but it sounds pretty good. I think that's pretty good with Final Destination and Vorpal. Good grief, it did not want to give me that holy. Slight delay. Which ult enchant are you using on bow? Is Fatal Tempo 1 better than Soul Eater? No. I'm using Duplex. Because even though I believe Fatal Tempo has been fixed to be less, like, so it's not laggy anymore. Duplex is just better. It's just better. It's just better. Alright, what else we got? We got orange. Alright. Should be fine splitting here. Yeah. Who needs mage? We're good. Boom, and then we got green. Beautiful. Garbage and garbage. Updates usually get a good bit of hate before they come out because people think something about it's going to ruin their gameplay, but in reality, that never happens. That admins are goated. True! Unless there's a bug. In which case, that does happen. Yo, W. Massive W's. Alright, let's send it. Run it back. 3 more runs. Something like that. How much MP should I have as burrs? What floor again? Are we talking M7? It's ideally like 15, 1600, somewhere around there, but you can get away with less probably. Just because, I mean, it just depends on your mage, really. That's the thing about burrs. Your clear should be fine with a little bit less, but thing about birds is you're splitting with mage, you know, so you really want to have pretty good mage to be able to carry things for the most part. Like at this point, mage can do so much damage that mage can probably most of the time split without a burst. If you've got a good mage, the burst is not even all that necessary. But it does make things go by faster still, of course. Okay, we get this. And then we leap to, I don't know, I guess I just drop down actually. Would be faster. Probably still better to just do it this way. Hello there, fella. Whose man's is this? Yoink. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. Please die. Thank you. Beautimus. Beautimus. Alright, I'll do this room. I suppose there's a sniper in here, right? Yoink. Indeed there is. Alright. Cooking. We're cooking. What item should I use? I got 826 strength and 802 crit damage. 82 attack speed. Probably a good idea to put a plushie on there, and I imagine with that attack speed. I don't know actually. Do you with the shift ability? Why did I go here? Well, I can't remember. The shift ability doesn't give like 100% attack speed, right? It's just all ferocity and stuff. Yeah, I would think on Enderman Pet, like either Golden Claws maybe. Probably not. Probably just good grief. Probably just Plushie, and then if you're on Itchy, swap to like Hurtful. That's what I would do. Just go for straight up damage and let the ferocity from the Vorpal carry you. Oh, do this. Yoink. 2, 1. But yeah, 82 is max for swords, but I imagine we're probably on Itchy to be able to get that. If we swap off Itchy, we can still have a good chunk of attack speed, but probably be doing more DPS. Yoink. Okay, we're good. Not even close. Swap off of this. Do that. Nice and good. Very good. Urchins are at 13 mil apiece. Okay, you can use Shaded. Shaded works too. Oh. Thought he got that already, lol. Boom, boom. Yoink. Do. But yeah, Shaded is also very good. What cata level for tank to be able to tank M6? Probably about 40 should be fine. I do believe. Just make sure you got a Bonzo mask and maybe a Boomlock Grimoire. I think that's the name of it. Boomlock Grimoire. All right, let me swap to this. Get rid of that. And we'll do this. Alright. Wait for it. Boom. Beautiful. Voila. Very nice. Please. Good grief. Game be bugging. Game be bugging. Send it. There we go. It's so beautiful. Alright. That's a lot of guys right there. Alright, here we go. Yoink. Beautimus. Send it. And then green. There it is. Handle right here. Come on now. Depression. Sad. Run it back. Alright, is this our run for Archer or not? It might be the next run. Let's see. Ooh, we need 360k XP. How much did we get in the last run? I mean, it could be. This could be it. This might be the one, fellas. I think it has to be S+ though. Let me go here. My apologies. I didn't realize the room was cleared. I'm throwing. It's my biggest issue. I really gotta figure out. Or like get a prompt on my screen. That's what I need to do. Or whether key was picked up or whether your door opened, something like that. think key, probably. Okay. Holy, my nose so itchy. It's so itchy. Okay, chill. Good grief. My man was very upset. How level do you think someone could get to without doing super dumb stuff? I want to get to SkyBlock level 400. What do you mean super dumb stuff? Like trophy fishing? Or what are we talking about? Is that like super boring stuff? Is that what we're going with? Or like super dumb expensive stuff. Yeah. Let's see. I mean, depends on what we're counting. Like if, okay, W game. If powder grinding counts, that's like a ton of XP right there. And like forest whispers, that's a bunch. Trophy fishing is also quite a bit. Bestiary has a bunch of stuff. Crop milestones has a bunch of stuff. I don't know. I think it's possible to get to like... Oh dear. Trying not to enrage him, and there he is. It's probably possible to get up to like 450, something like that. I would think. I don't know. It's hard to say. We're also not counting like the super expensive stuff. It depends on what we draw the line at as expensive, you know? Like, I imagine Artifact of Control would probably be in that list. Probably a lot of the attributes. That sort of thing. Do this. Oh. At 450, I haven't done most of the dumb stuff. Fair enough. Chat. Where is... There he is. Hello. First try. Vibing. We out here vibing. Yoink. Okay. Should be good to go in. 1, swap this. 2, swap that. Alright. Very nice. Very, very nice. Yoink. Alright. Okay. Why spiritual not precise? Because spiritual is better. It do more damage. Yoink. Smack. Bam. 1, 2, 3, 4. Da, 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 da. Yeet. I mean, you could put Mana Vamp on there. Also, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put Refrigerate on something. Put Refrigerate on one of the armor pieces. Would probably help quite a bit. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Throw that on the helmet or something. Swap to cow. Yo, what's good, Positive? How's it going, bro? Wait for it. Let's do this. That. But like, what phase are you dying for it, or dying in? Is it like hits phase? How many levels of refrigerate? I mean, if you just put it on one armor piece, like 4 or 5 on one armor piece, should be fine. I would think. But also, yeah, I mean, it could just be like, if you're dying in hits phase, it might just be how you're handling hits phase. Could be that. Because hits phase does do a lot of damage. It do hurt a little. Mercs. We got purple. We got red. Die after hits phase. Okay. Interesting. Yo. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Archer 49. Let's go. You'll love to see it. So we are currently at 2,204 M7 runs. Finally got ourselves up to Archer 49. So we do still have quite a few runs left to do to catch up with our tank and our healer runs. But once we're done with Archer, all we'll have left is the mage class. So currently on our calculator, if we just refresh real quick, we have 132 Archer runs left, and then we will move on to mage. So that's pretty awesome. Playing on 1.8, yes sir, we are. Indeed, indeed. All right, let's see. Refresh. Any loot? No loot. Getting there. Well, let's go. What dragon is your favorite? Like, which one would I like to slaughter the most? Purple is definitely the easiest, I gotta say. If you do, like, it's easiest to line up at least. Do good damage. He is not a problem at all. So I am a fan. Boom. Okay, let's do this. Please, good grief. Yoink. Here we are. Oh boy, these guys. Probably, yep. This here, there we go. Gotta love that room. It's always the best. For real, for real. But anyhow. Yeah, using Reaper Scythe, okay. What else? I mean, you can also put Ruby Scroll on your gear. Let's see, I need to go over here. Or I'll actually go down to bins and do this. I think that'll work. I'll clear out the annoying room, give me some bestiary up. Yeah, Ruby Scroll does help a little bit. I think what else? And yeah, of course, again, Florid Zombie Sword is very, very helpful. As far as healing goes, that was what I used very heavily for a lot of it. There's something still alive in here. This guy? No? Is there a fell? Oh, yes there was. It always is. Archer 49 already up. We just hit it this last run, so we did just manage to hit it. So it wasn't far off. I think we've done like 11 runs or something, so nothing too crazy. But I'm glad we got there, for sure. But I'm just sad there's no update. I was hoping for an update today. Why Archer 49 not 50 to move to mage? So you get XP for classes as long as someone in your party is playing them. So I'm using the calculator to tell exactly how much I need to play before I'll end up hitting Archer 50 while playing mage, you know? So I'm going to hit all of my classes at level 50, should be within 1 or 2 runs of each other. So it's going to be pretty epic. But it's all going to happen while I'm playing mage. So mage I do have to do like 700 plus runs of before I'm done with those. So that will be an experience. But yeah, we are playing on Bad Lion today. Well, mate, right now it is currently, what, Diaz Paul? But we'll have 3 perk Paul here in the next couple days. Baywood is better? Yes, Baywood is better. Let's see. This. There we go. Do that. Okay. Do you have Rev level 8 yet, Zoro? That could help a little bit. Getting the 50% extra healing is really nice. Oh, let's see if we can do this. But yeah, I mean, Overflux also does help. I don't think it is required, but it definitely helps a lot. Oh, I'm trolling. Actively trolling. Smack. Boom. Alright, we're good. Wolf Slayer's so bad. It's so bad. It's not too bad now. If you do the Acacia Cave, go to the Acacia Cave, then it's not bad at all. The spawn rates are much higher now. So that definitely helps. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back. Could get Rev 8, have 7 right now. Yeah, that would definitely help. Definitely help. What combat level are you as well? Because that could be some assistance there as well. So, you know, the more damage you do, the more you heal from drain, the easier it is to live. Plus, the less time you have to spend trying to not die. We having a moment. We do be having a moment. Alright. Let's do this. Get rid of that. We're good. It's 29. Okay, yeah, that would be the reason. That would be why we're struggling. That explains it. Yeah, I would just grind out some Rev Slayer. Maybe even go to Rev 9, honestly. Because that'll get you up quite a few combat levels. That would help quite a lot. Oh, snap, we got red. Fun times. Here it is. Very nice. Okay. Clear out all these. Get orange. Boom. Oh, it's so satisfying. Beautiful. I have returned. Welcome back, Fred. Let's go. Yoink. Enkit, are you in the chat? Testing real quick to see if bro's watching the stream. Finally! Holy cow, it's been so long since I dropped anything. I think it's been 100+ runs. And we get a T4 skull in the obby chest, but let's go. Alright, I don't think he do be in the chat. What minion's best for money right now? I think Slime's still very strong. Are these big difference? That is a big difference. I'm doing that. Yeah. I think that's valid. Alright, let me sell this. Okay. Alright. Friend. Tax. Apologies. Doots. Yoink. Doo-doo. Voila. Fred. There it is. Alright. Nice. Nice. What class? Tank. Do I get Reaper armor? What other armor would you have as an option to use? Because you can definitely do it without it, but Reaper armor is very good. And it's good for other things too, so. Hot Crimson? You should be fine with Hot Crimson. Should be chilling with that. Thought Inferno T3s are good. I was prepping for that. T3s? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I've got my minions, but I don't think they make that much. I don't think they're that good, which I don't fuel them, to be fair, but maybe. It could be good. Again, I'm not like super knowledgeable when it comes to minions, keep that in mind, but I know that Slime is still really solid. Okay. What's still alive in here? Is there a fell hiding in a corner? What's going on? There he is. Good grief. Moments of all time. We got some moments of all time going on. Sheesh. Alright, I think we got it. Yep. Cool. Very, very cool. 1, 2. Let's go. Pearl Strat's going crazy. Oh, except I'm trolling. Except I'm still trolling. First try. Holy. It says for P5 DPS as Arch. Yoink. I mean, if you're, as long as you're using Rag and Reaper, that's like the main 2 things. And yeah, you definitely want to learn like where the locations are for arrow stacking, because arrow stacking is very important for sure. But that's the main 2 things, honestly, as far as actual gameplay goes. And of course, E-Drag Pet, all that jazz. Please, better not want to get hit. What helmet? If you have, you know, Warden helmet would be goated, but Tarantula helmet also works. If you have a Crown of Avarice, that is also really good. Those are all valid options. Boom, boom. That works. Yoink. Cool. 1 T3 minion makes 160k per day with fueled crude Gabagoyle. Dang, okay. Yeah, I mean, that's valid. Yeah, what's good, TNT? How's it going, bro? What's up, what's up? Unfortunate. How much is the M7 comp? I want to get a Claymore. Just got level 36 Kata. I have no idea how much people ask for those. Chat, does anyone know how much M7 comps cost? Yoink. Do this. Boom, boom. Oh crap. About 30 mil? Okay. Fair enough. Yoink. 20 mil on SBZ? 20, 30 mil, something like that. Alright. Could be worse. Could be worse. That's awkward. It's a little bit awkward. Yoink. 1, 2. Oh. Don't know how I missed that. Let me in. Let me in. Grief. Not want to let me in. Did not want to let me in. Boom, boom. Please. Yoink. Alright, we're fine. We're good. Dude. Oh. Did I not destroy the gate? Am I crazy? Did anyone else see me shoot the things at the gate? Am I crazy? Am I the mad lad here? Got paid, or I paid 35 mil, but deflation. Some of my items like Hype Charm Warden, all the setups, like being a low baller, do you think it was a good decision? I think it is a good decision, yes. I do believe it's a good decision. I still bind all my stuff, because it's never a good idea to liquidate. Never liquidate. Got muted again for quoting a song. Do I even want to know what quote this was? Do I even want to know? Probably not. Probably not. Yoink. Do this, do that, voila. Interesting. Very interesting. Makes sense. Yeah, the last quote. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that getting you in trouble. I can see that happening. All right, let's see. We got red. Back-to-back drops. Thoughts? Perhaps. I'm actually gonna have over a bill purse for once. Is that really what's gonna happen? It's kind of crazy. That'd be kind of crazy. Yoink. No loot. Sad. Dropped handle? No, I dropped a star last run. Or the run before last, something like that. Alright, thank you, Turner. Appreciate it, bro. Alright, let's get YoGoU in here. Yoink. What is you going into specific spots and running forward do for damage on the dragons? So, you know, normally if you're shooting arrows, like, it's gonna hit the same spot on the wall every time. You know, and like, it's a pretty simple rhythm. Like, you can see it hitting the wall, do. But then, if I'm sprinting forward, then they hit the wall, like, way faster. So if you spam shoot here, and then right before he spawns, you sprint forward, then a bunch of arrows will hit him all at the same time. And so that just lets you do a bunch more damage off a rip before he leaves that box. So it just helps make sure you kill him before he leaves the box. Alright, is YoGoU AFK? Might be the case. Yo, Good Squirrel, how's it going, bro? But yeah, that's the strats. That's the reason that that happens. Alright, let's try again. Maybe he missed it. Cowhead prevent the speed nerf in P5 when holding the orb? Yes. Yep. So that is the reason people use Cowhead. Alright, chat. I think YoGoU might be out of here. Mage. We're looking for mage. Yoink. Yoink. Alright, let me sell this. And then grab my wither catalysts. Get rid of those. There we are. And then essence. I should be maging for real. Is that the strats? For real, no cap. Alright, and then how about fragments? What do we got in here? Little million coins. Okay. YoGoU might be gone. 07s. Sag. Gonna do my dailies and search for a good money making method or do E-Man? Valid. Valid. By the way, I said as a lowballer, lowballing requires money, which I can only get by liquidating. Well, if you have the gear, that's not the only way you can get the money. You know? Do. Put it in the wardrobe with the Reaper armor so you don't have to equip it every time? I could, but then I'd have to put strong mana 5 on it for it to be worth it. Because I've got strong mana 10 on the Warden helmet. So that way, while I'm using the Reaper armor, if somebody puts down an orb, then I get a bunch of extra strength for a couple seconds. So that helps do the extra damage. But that is a good idea. That is a good idea. Alright, think we're good. I'll think we're good. Yo, what's good, Choking? It's going good. We did get our archer level. So feeling good about that. Just trying to get some better RNG here. We did drop a master star a couple runs ago, so that was nice. Here we go. Let's see if I can actually blood rush. Perhaps. Boom. There it is. Yoink. All right, he's got that. We'll get this. Boom. All right. Okay, I will go over here and do this. Hello there, sir. Okay, guess I'll do some secrets in the meantime. Maybe drop a secret die, that would be funny. That chest right there, for real, for real. That was the one. Okay, bang. 1, 2, 3. All right, looking good right now. Looking good. Can I get down? Thank you. Holy. Mimic is dead. Feels good, mans. Go up here and handle this room then. Let me in. There's a secret die. There is a secret die. It's like a 1 in 500k chance or something normally, or 1 in a million maybe. But right now it's half of that because Vincent the goat. Oh dear. Thank you. Game be bugging. Real. How you doing, Pranesh? What's good, bro? Alright, we got our crits. We're vibing. By secret, you meant the ones which drop from mob kills? I think you can get it in a chest. No, it's an there actually is a secret die from getting secrets. Like, I don't think it's only drops from vents. Yoink. Let's not go there. That's the wrong place. Let's go here. Better. Boom, boom. Yoink. Do this. Do. It is 1 in a mil. Okay, so yeah, right now it's 1 in 500k, or not 5. Yeah, 1 in 500k because of Vincent. Boom. Yoink. I get spring boots. It is from Bingo. What in tarnation? Didoots. Try that again. Boom. Alright, first try. Not even close. Not even close. Boom. Oh. I always end up hitting that ledge, I swear. Bro. Dude. Tell me we're alive, please. We're not alive. Did we have? We did have a Simon Says restart. Are we for real? So annoying. Ugh. Didn't like even have myself revived for a third of a second or anything. Try fatal tempo term? No. I don't think I will. No, I don't think I will. Yoink. Didoots. Voila. Having moments of all time right now, for real, for real. Melodies, yay. Everyone loves melodies. Gotta love it. Holy. What is this server? Is it annoying when someone throws a Samsung Galaxy refrigerator at you when you're just walking down the street? Yeah, that's so annoying when that happens, man. So annoying. Voila. Love melody at moments relax, for real. Do. No, let's do that. Let's go here. What's your eye vision, by the way? I don't even know. I can't remember. It's been so long since I was told that. I can't remember. I want to say it's 2020 or it was 2020, but I haven't got it checked in a while. It could be worse now. I'm getting old, you know. Could be. Yoink. Send it. There we go. I know my right eye is weaker than my left eye. So maybe it wasn't 2020. I can't remember if that's what makes it 2020 or what. But yeah, my right eye is like all out of whack. It's all out of whack. It's like I'm dyslexic, but only in my right eye. You know what I'm saying? It's very odd. For your grind spins nowadays, the Acacia Cave in the park is the best place to do it. My left is -1 and right is totally normal. Mine's probably vice versa. I can't remember them. Probably last time I got it checked was like 10 years ago or something. Honestly, it's been a long time. It's been a long time. Realize you're wearing a red shirt instead of the usual white. I do have a lot of white shirts in my wardrobe. That is true. Okay. What's still alive? That guy, these guys. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we got them. How dare you, sir? Yoink. Boom. Merked. Clear that out. These. Hate this room. It's the worst. It's the worst. Straight up. Boom, boom. Why don't you try Lifeline for 0.5 second faster drags? Because the amount of things I'd have to put in my inventory for that and the amount of effort would not be worth it at all. It would not be worth it in the slightest. Not in the slightest. Yoink. Chill. Alright. Sure, friend request. There we go. Let me do this. Boom. Please work with me. Thank you. Schmack. Already did that, so I should be able to go up here and do this. Voila. How dare that frozen adventure exist? I know, right? It's messed up. It's messed up. Boom. Alright, what am I doing? I'm going down here, and I'm grabbing this chest. Never mind. Fun appeal, but I'm probably just gonna not play. That's wild. Wild. Sounds right. When E-Drag Pet grind stream, I don't know. I don't know if I'm ever gonna do that, to be honest. Maybe. If I use all the 400 mil I have for art setup for Master Mode, I mean, wouldn't be a bad idea, I guess. Master Mode do make monies. That is true. But, I mean, if you're just going to lowball and not play the game, then what's the point? Tech W? I thought we were just lowballing. Do that. Do this. You're chill. Chill. Aw, bro got a... Dang, bro dropped the skeleton match chest plate, a legendary one. GG. Cooking. What does he have? These glasses I don't need to see. Like, I just use them for, hello? Like, wait a minute. I just use them for gaming to, like, they're, you know, the blue or violet ray protective, whatever. It's supposed to protect your eyes from the screen. So that's the only reason I use them. So when I'm not gaming, I don't wear glasses. Yoink. Do this. Voila. Swap hats quickly. Thank you. Chat, don't kill me. Thank you. Appreciate that very much. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Bang. Lowballing was for getting the setups, and now I have those. Fair enough. Fair enough. Doot. So yeah, valid. Go for it. Go crazy. This not exploded? Okay, it should be exploded. This gate's not... See? This gate makes no sense. How many times did I just hit it? With Super Boom. Y'all saw that, right? Am I crazy? What did they do to the game I love? Ten was better than minus now. Use E-drag again for part 5 dragons, or do you use G-drag? E-drag, yep. No matter what class you are, E-drag. I mean, I guess no matter what DPS class you are, E-drag is best. Yo, what's good, battle? We did drop a Master Star, so we got a little bit of something today, which is nice. No updates dropping today. Since it hasn't dropped yet, I imagine it's not dropping. I doubt it. But we will see. Usually they would, you know, do an update before noon. If they were going to do one, so. Yo, it's good. Tired? How's it going, bro? Let's go here. Yoink, 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 yoink. It do that sometimes. It do that sometimes. It's very annoying. I did blow it up 3 times. It's crazy. Oh, that was a little close. That was a little bit close. Blue does scare me on occasion, I won't lie. Blue does scare me a little bit. Yoink. Can you make a proper LCM tutorial? I mean, I've never played LCM. So at the moment, I don't really have, you know, all the knowledge. But the reason I haven't ever really made like a full-on guide for any class is because they change so much. Like, imagine I had put hours and hours into researching, you know, all the gear and stuff that a lot of people want and things, and the different ways to do the classes. And then they drop Dungeon Breaker, and now everything's different, you know? And then even if I would have made like a video on Mage like 2 months ago, I would have ended up changing it by now, even before Dungeon Breaker drops, because it's changed to like cores what pretty much every class does now, or every party does now. So it's just like very difficult to keep up with is the thing, you know. It just changes so much that if I made a guide right now, it probably wouldn't be the best guide in even a month, or it'd be outdated in even just a month. So that's the reason I don't like to make M7 guides, because it changes even with updates that aren't related to dungeons. It's just constantly being played and constantly being optimized and re-optimized, that it's hard to have a guide that's actually like consistently the best, you know. That's my issue. Boom. Yoink. Kind of the same thing happened with the foraging guide that I ended up making, because after I made that, they changed all the recipes, and then they made it so canopy armor is actually used in the fig armor recipe, and all this other stuff. So now my foraging guide is a little bit outdated as well. So it's wacky, man. It's wacky. Gonna get class average 50 before Dungeon Breaker comes out. I hope not. Hopefully that update actually drops soon. Alright, I presume this is what was missed. It was not. Okay then. Alrighty then. Did we both just go to this room at the same time? Is that what happened? Probably what happened. And I did start off with my normal half, and he started off with his normal half, and then we ended up in a weird spot. What room's not cleared? Ah, I see. We're having a moment over here. I just deal with all this. Boom. And I'll grab this. Holy.
As a child, I yearned for
I didn't even realize we had so much uncleared, bro. Actually throwing this, that, get the sniper. Once he's done with quiz, we should be set. So I guess it doesn't even matter that we didn't have all this cleared. It's just, or Icefill specifically, that's a problem. But yo, Altertorial with the sub, appreciate it. Again, boys, if y'all haven't already, make sure to subscribe. We're closing in on 30K for the red name. Getting very, very close. Why spiritual and not precise? Because spiritual better. Pre-dev yesterday was so bad. You're all good, bro. Don't worry about it. It happens. Pre-dev is hard. Let me do this. Yoink. Boom. What is pity for slugfish? Because I'm at 502 right now. No diamond. It is 600. Pity for all diamond fish is 600. So you're getting close. Getting very close. Don't tell me you read that name. I didn't read it out loud. I did read it, but I did not read it out loud. Heck, W. Let me get rid of this. Alright, yoink. Do you know Dungeon Breaker release date? We do not. I was hoping it was today, but it is not. Sadly. Storm AI, bro. Storm AI moment. Storm AI moment. That works. Yeet. Do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And right here. Simon says restart. Oh boy. This is probably a mistake then. Yoink. It's fine. Oh dear, it's less fine. Less fine. Why didn't they release it today? Still testing? I don't know. I don't know, man. They don't tell us stuff. That's before I know DPS, but what does it exactly do? It was good for damage against the wither bosses, of course, but it's not really used now. You don't really need it. Like, all I use is a duplex term. I don't even have a soul eater term. There's no reason to have one. For me, personally. I think, you know, if you've got low magical power and you're playing burrs, then probably still worth it, but as an archer with max MP and attributes and all that jazz, I got no reason to have one. But yeah, DPS or Deathbow is not like meta for anything anymore. Nobody should really have one at this point. They're all very cheap on the auction house because they're not really used anymore. So, do. But yeah, it was a meta for a while. So again, if I would have made video on Archer even a couple months ago, like, it would be outdated by now. So that is my problem. Yo, it's good, Poily. If we get a free spot open, then perhaps. But I don't know. I'm probably not playing for too much longer today. But I may be running some off stream later. Do I need a hype for in-game fishing? Yes. If you want to get Jobus and Thunder loot shares, you pretty much got to have a hype at this point. Let's do this. Boom, boom. Thunderbreaker just like efficiency 10 to glitch through walls. Why wait for it when we can do it already? So it is different. Quite a bit different. First off, you'll be able to use it in 1.21. You can't stonk in 1.21 right now. Also, if you have low ping like me, then half the time when you want to go through a wall, you have to make a ghost pick in your inventory. And you will not be able, you won't have to do that now. You'll just, you know, be able to swap to it in your hotbar and be fine. So that is one of the big appeals, for me especially, and other low ping players. It's going to make us able to just mine through walls without having any issues, which is really nice. So not having to make a ghost pick as often is a big deal. But also, right now to glitch through walls and stuff, you have to line yourself up with like a stair or a fence or something like that. And once this update drops, you won't have to do that. You'll be able to just mine through a wall. Just start mining through any wall, pretty much. You know, if it's going to put you in the void, it won't let you do that, but pretty much any wall. Nice. Yo. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Kata 55. I didn't even realize we were hitting that today. Let's go. Absolute W's. Let's look at that. So we are now 20% to 522 thanks to that Archer XP. But yeah, Kata 55 now. Let's go, dude. So we are currently at, let's see if it'll load. If it'll load. It's not loading. Let's try again. You know what? Fine. I'm just gonna open the chest. Trash. Trash. Very sad. Maybe if I swap real quick. Will it load now? Seems to be having some issues at the moment. I need to see what run we're doing this. Do /kata. Can I just do that? I guess that works. Maybe. Alright, well there goes mage. /kata is also not working. When kata 100, that's not happening. It's wild, Miz. How you doing today, bro? Alright, well, API is busted right now, so unfortunate, but we've done a lot of runs. That's the gist. I think it's, let's see, how long has it been since we hit our Archer level? It's been 6 runs since our Archer XP should be, so not too bad. Not too bad at all. Not too shabby. But very nice. Alright, let me try and get us, let's see, is YoGoU online still? Start buying mage gear? I'm not buying mage gear. I'm gonna do it all in one video. Why would I like record separate sessions? Need a clear set and DPS set? No, I don't. I'll have the DPS set and I'll have weather goggles, and I'm just using the same set for both. I'll be fine. Do. I haven't played since my fall swipe. What's the update to most likely come first in order? Main one is Dungeon Breaker should be next. And then Guardian Slayer hopefully will be after that. Which first we gotta have a fishing island updated. There's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of stuff going on. I'm gonna try and get a video recorded pretty soon. Alright, yo, Poily, you still here? We did just have our healer dip. So there you go. Thank you for runs, Lynn, though. Appreciate it, man. Okay, YoGoU is ready. But we are missing healer right now. I've been told I need to learn mage. I'm Kata 50, mage 48. I don't leap to burst /healer in part 2 because I can core fast enough anyway without pre-breaking paths. And part 2 is faster when cleared faster. What do you think about it? Well, I mean, when Dungeon Breaker ends up... Okay, well, Fred's playing healer now then. Fair enough. When Dungeon Breaker comes out, that'll be the case anyway, because you won't be able to, like, pre-mine stuff. So, you're just kind of prepping yourself for when Dungeon Breaker drops. So that's valid. Yoink. Let's get rid of all of this. Oh, man. A lot of runs today, man. We have done a lot of runs today. There's a lot of emojis. I didn't know some of those existed, I guess. I think I knew the eye one and the roach one, but maybe not the others. Playing 1.21.5, so it can't even pre-break. Fair enough. Wait, how do you core it all then in 1.21? Or are we just not coring? Yoink. Yo, what's good, Abel? Alright, I think we're good. YOLO. Do. Send it. I need to get some more potions in my inventory. There we go. Yoink. Bam. Oh boy. Here we are. Here we are. Yo, what's good, dude?
Child, I yearned for the mines.
Appreciate it.
Donated $10 through Super Chat. All good to be.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it, man. I hope you're having a great day. Those in the chat for the 10 dono. Absolute legend. Absolute legend. Let me get through this. Where's the spinny? Yeah, this has been... Oh, goodness. Nice. Nice. Gotta love that. That was so unfortunate. So unfortunate. Not my best clear, I won't lie. Not my best clear, but we're good. No RNG though, sad. Yeah, it's rough out here. It is a little rough, but one of these days, I have that crazy RNG once again. But thank you so much for the 10, man. Appreciate it. Absolute legend. Let's do that. Chill. Yoink. Voila. Boom, boom. Yoink. The mod, I don't know if those are allowed. That's why I haven't really tried any of that. I don't know. I guess they haven't said anything about it. It only lets you do stuff that you would normally be able to do on 1.8 anyways. So I would think it's okay, but I don't know. I don't know. Boom. Yoink. Let's do that. Voila. What else do I need? Oh yeah. First off, go here. Send it. Voila. Alrighty. 50% meter on handle. Oh man. It was good. Exalted. How's it going, bro? How am I looking over here? I'm at 15. That's crazy that it's been like 100 runs and that only gets you up to like 15%. It's kind of wild. Boom. All right. Time to cook them all. Okay. Take them down. I really like, it's been so long since I dropped a scroll. It really has. It's been so terribly long without the scroll. It's getting kind of wild up in here. It's getting a little bit crazy. Ah, of course I got hit. That's so rude. Mert. Oh dear. Chill. Percentage how much more DPS is played with E-Drag compared to Midas with Greg against the Dragons. It's a pretty decent percentage now. I'm not totally sure what it is, but you know, it used to be like a 1% difference that Midas was better, but now with Claymore buff, I mean, it's a 70 base crit damage buff. I imagine it's at least like 10% or more. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Yoink. Alright, glad that was exploded. Yeet. 1, 2, and then we go mage. Do this. That's the wrong thing. 1, 2, 3. Alright then. Just got cyber bullied. Unfortunate. Oh. Wow, it really won't allow that word. Pranesh, that's crazy. Nightbot sees that as a swear. Like straight up. Regret selling my Hypermax Clay for a Midas 2 weeks before it got changed for that is kind of yikes. That is really bad timing. Some COD timing right there. Oh, let's do this. I have goofed. Slightly goofed. Do 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 do. Yoink. When does Paul come into office? It'll be a little bit. Come on. 1. I think he's got another day and like 4 hours or something, I want to say. I believe it's like a day and 4 hours. That's a lot of damage. Merked. Anyways, there's yoink. If you want to send me a friend request, you can do that. Do exclamation IGN in the chat and it'll pop up. Where is bro? There he is. Hi there, fella. Stupid dupe spawns. So annoying. Good grief. Alright, let's try this again. Yoink. Wait for it. Boom, boom. Cooked. Where's my money? Alright, got everything right. Yep. Send it. Run it back. Stupid dragon dupe spawns, man. Very sad times. Alright, let's do this. What do we got in here? These guys. These guys. Did we get it? Bro, what's still alive? Someone make something fall? Like, I guess someone killed something in a really weird spot. What? How do we have something in here? Bro. Yeah, nah, we're in a simulation. We're in a simulation. It can't be real. Blood rush of all time right here. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Alright. Sheesh. Give me my sniper kill. Holy. Having a time right now. Alright, I'm also actually gonna go clear this, because this should be prioritized, I do believe. Boom. Alright, there we go. I will blow up that crypt. I will do it. Unless this icefill takes me 10 years, which is possible. It's possible. Get rid of these. Alright. Ah, thank you, man. Yes, W icefill moment. Remember when they said, yeah, guys, we fixed all the TPS issues, messing up icefill. We got it done. Crying. Crying emoji. It is better than it was. But it still hurts. It still hurts me. Yoink. Does Cleave mess up with Dominus? I don't think so. Like with Dominus stacks on Crimson? I don't think so. It shouldn't. That was very cool. Alright, we're good. We're good. Do this. Boom. Okay. Lots of spinning. Alright, we're good. We're good. I believe. Bottle is getting very full right now. Do. Alright. The cookage is crazy. What did I accidentally, or I guess I didn't accidentally rag. I did it on purpose. Bam, bam. Gate destroyed. Swap this. Swap this. Don't let me die. Let's go. I hope we get the Lotus Atoll soon, though, man. That would be nice. get our hands on a another fishing update. Something a little more chill to do. Hopefully the bestiaries aren't like insane, but we'll see, I guess. Oh, it's a little awkward. Try that again. Don't give me, thank you, no melodies. Finally. Finally, dude. Do 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 do. Supposed to ult slightly before Crush. I try to wait until after because we have had a lot of issues with Crush today. And just in general. Like, yes, ideally, we would be able to do that every time, but Storm AI is Storm AI, so I'm not risking it. I ain't risking it. Boom, boom. For consistency's sake. Didoots. Wait for it. Boom. Alright. Cookage. Do 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 do. Let's see. Run some F6. I'm good, man. I will pass. I will pass. I think it'd be like 100,000 plus runs for me to get class average 50 with F6. I'm gonna be honest. It'd be a little ridiculous how long that would take. For real, for real. But hey, we got a cattle level, we got an archer level today. We are vibing. Vibing big time. Hopefully we get some bestiaries soon, but most of our bestiaries are pretty far off. I think honestly sniper is one of our closer ones, and that one's gonna take a pretty long time. Just need like 300 more sniper kills. So I'm probably not getting any bestiary levels before I'm done with archer. I'm probably not getting any skywalk XP in general before I'm done with archer, which is kind of crazy to say, but I think that is the case. I think that is the case. Boom, boom. Alrighty. Yoink. Let's do that. Do this. Voila. Sheesh, that fella did not want to go. He didn't want to go into that good night. Or dark night. Whichever one it is. I can't remember the poem. It's been 5 years since my last English class. So, kind of fair. Kind of fair. Alright. I'm gonna go here. And he's going there. I will go this way. That seems like a good plan. Although I did not end up getting a sniper kill out of it. So never mind. It's cringe. 1, 2, 3. Voila. Up. Everyone died, it seems. Awkward. Very awkward. I'll do this. Blink. Do 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 do. But yeah, you can do exclamation IGN if you want to know my IGN as well. Usually Nightbot does his job right when it comes to that. Usually. It is a little iffy though. You know how he is. You know how he is. There's our sniper kill. There we go. Boom. Yoink. Soul Eater. Get some Soul Eater kills. Kill these guys. Get that. Guess we do still need S+, huh? I'll go here, maybe. Oh, that works. That works as well. I'm gonna find routes to learn dungeons. I use Badline Client. That's what my routes mod is. So that's a good, safe one to use. I'm sure there's some on Forge as well, but I don't know what people use there. Do 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 do. Let's go here. Yoink. If I'm AFK, is there anything I can do for money? I think I made a short a while back. I think it still works. But people were doing this for a while. I think it does still work. Maybe. I don't know. I can't remember if they patched it. But you could sit on a rock pet by the Mage Outlaw with like a storm bottle and be able to do that. and like the storm bottle would fill up. I know people were doing that for a while. You can also do, you know, like using a pet to boost your minions on your island. Like just have an AFK pool set up on your island and boost your pets that way. Seems like a valid strat as well. Yoink. I got it. I got it. I accepted it. Yoink. Let's do this. Boom, boom. Do this. Voila. Do this. Voila. Boom. We're good. Stream lag moment. Yeah, I might have to refresh the stream if it's been a little bit. Might have to do it. Yoink. Boom. Alright, that was excessive from me. It's all good though. Alright. Nice. But yeah, I don't really know Forge mods. But yeah. We're having a moment. We're having a moment. Yoink. Alright, we're good. Voila. Alrighty. I believe. Beautiful. Ooh. But yeah, that's pretty good. Vihan. Very nice, very nice. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. I tried to not do that, but I can't help it sometimes. Yoink. It's just built in the client, not like user made that you need to import? Correct. Yeah, it's just built straight into the client. Boom, boom. But yeah, you'll have to like go right shift and then go to mods and then search for, what's it called? Search for dungeon secrets. Or just look up secrets and it should pop up. It's like secret routes is the name of the thing you have to turn on. Said it better than even my friends. Let's go. Boom, boom. All right. Do this. Yoink. There it is. Beautiful. I have like 550 mil net worth, 150 hours in, and 28 skill average. Not bad, not bad. Kinda cooking out here. Boom. Yoink. Do this. Voila. Kinda lost on what to do with my progression. It's usually a good idea to just kind of like pick a skill and stick to it on your first playthrough. Because, you know, then you like learn the ins and outs of that skill, and once you progress a skill far enough, like it makes pretty good money. Like pretty much every skill is like that. Like, you know, alchemy's not really. Oh, Ben's dropped a claymore. Oh man, ripperoonies. But yeah, generally that's a good idea. Like farming is usually a good one. You can also progress rifts, you know, rift makes good money too. Hunting is really good right now as well. Foraging I've actually heard is pretty decent at the moment. Good night, bro. Holy. Out here going crazy. Boom. This. That. Beat up this guy. What do we got? Someone follow him? I think someone followed him. Yep. Yoink. Ah, yes, this room. Good times. Good times ahead. Okay, and I think we're set. Nope. Something I missed. Per usual. This guy, there he is. Ugh. Getting. Ah, you're trolling me. It's so annoying. When are they fixing the flint arrow bug, man? It's been in the game for so long. Like, sheesh. When is this getting fixed? It's such a pain. It's so annoying. Yoink. Alright. Go here. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. And then we can go down to this. I'm getting all the 1x1s. Porting itself is kind of mid, but hunting is dubs. It do be dubs. It do be kind of dubs. Knowledge on like every skill. Okay, bro's cooking then. Bro's cooking. But yeah, I would say just, yeah, kind of pick one and run with it. It's a good idea. Going kill the bat, maybe? Where's the bat? Bat's over here. I'm trolling. Bat is dead. I'm still trolling. What's still alive? Is it this? No? It's the underground thing? Alright, cool. It's the one that got missed. It's fine, I guess. Could be worse. Stream lagging? I think it's just you, main. Want to run some F6? I never want to run F6, man. There will never be a day when I am like, you know what I want to do right now? Is run some F6. If I ever run a floor, if I ever run F6, it's because I'm carrying one of my friends. That's probably the only reason that would ever happen. Yo. Slayer and Flame got a sub 5. GG. Do. Profile boosting. I mean, carries is not profile boosting. Profile boosting is giving somebody gear way ahead of time. Boom. Yoink. Do. Bum 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 bum. Nice. Do. Yoink. Send it. 1, 2, 3, or not. Yes, 3. Okay. Work with me. Work with me. Boom. Camp. Not even close. Oh, yes. Let me change my pants real quick. Am I gonna die here? I'm dead here. Brother. Simon says restart. Little late. Why so many players say BLC is bad, low-key like it? It used to be not great, but it definitely is way better now than it was. For sure. For sure. Once they hired Soupy, we got actual good mods. It was real nice. 2, 3, 4. Boom. Yoink. That. Voila. Schmack. Alright. Chat, is anybody else lagging? It looks like it's fine on my end. Like, I'm not lagging. So if there's lag, then we blame YouTube. We turn the main weapon for all class in F7. Everything except for mage, yeah. Dang, bro's cooking. I just got cooked, dude. I just got cooked. What are we? Ah. Like, what's missing? Ooh, no lag? Okay, cool. Cool. How's my friend getting 330 and 4 runs in Kata 35 parties, but I can't get sub 4 in Kata 43 parties? All the wiped cheaters are playing in Kata 35, maybe? Is that the copium? Is that the copium going on right now? Do. Yoink. Oh, good grief. Can I, like, pop the right hat on and then get out of the menu, please? That's what I was trying to do. It was not working. Ah, crap. See, that's why you don't shift too early. I'm throwing. I crouched. It's not good. Do not shift too early. Bad times. But it's all good. Worked out. Bam, 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 bam. You know, a PB party like sub 5 party, would you join them? Probably not. It's too stressful, man. I want decent runs. Like, just no skill issue, but like, I'm not learning all the crazy strats and doing perfect leaps and everything and having to focus up that much during Blood Rush. You know, I'm good. At least not on stream. I might would do some off stream if we were, you know, actually finishing every run. But I know, like, generally when you're doing PB runs, it's like you just enter and then dip, enter and then dip, enter and then dip, and you just don't get like any runs in per hour. So I would probably not do it just because of that, if that's the way that it's being done. Because I don't want to deal with all that. I'm good. Sold. And let's see. See how the Wither Boots are doing up in here. 900k a pop. That's kind of yikes. I'll set it up for a mill. And nah, I won't. 900 mil. Real. 900 mil Wither Boots. Set that up real quick. Alright, is this thing sold yet? I need this to sell, man. I'm not losing 16 mil on insta-selling that. That's crazy. Healer funny though? Yeah, I'm definitely not doing that. If it was legit parties, then sure, but I'm not joining a funny healer party. Goes good MSG. How's it going, bro? What's your PB? I think 528. See if PV is actually working right now. Was mage using F7 and above? Hyperion, generally, and then eventually you go for like Claymore. Some people would probably use Midas Sword, I guess, before you get to M7 comp. But I would say just use Hype and then maybe get a M7 comp, but don't run M7 after that and get a Claymore. Doing good. How about you? Doing good. Doing good. Yeah, during Paul sub 5, you don't have to have a cheater for sure. PB is 528. Okay, thank you. Thank you. All right, let's go. I don't do carries, chair. Boom. Their video that shows you how to play M7 Archer, all the armor swaps, equipment, and gear. There probably is, but I didn't watch one. I just had some friends tell me how to do it. There we go. But I'll make a video showing how I do everything, you know, once I'm done with Archer. Which I did when there is a live stream up. What am I doing? Good grief. I'm trolling this what I'm doing. There is a live stream VOD from me learning Archer. Like, I don't know, probably titled it like learning how to Archer M7 or something like that. So if you go to my channel and then go to playlists, there is a past live streams playlist. You can check if you want to see how I was learning everything. But I mean, also you can just PV me on Skycrypts and see what gear I'm using. And like, it doesn't have to be, you know, super crazy, like equipment wise. Like, my equipment is only 2 Master Stars, but generally you want to have pretty much maxed out stuff. Archer is expensive to play, but the good thing about it is most of the time you're going to have a lot of the stuff to Archer from playing other classes. Whereas when you start playing Mage, like, you don't use Claymore for any other class, you don't use like, you know, a Storm set for any other class. Most of the classes are using like Necron or Maxor gear, but for Mage you got to use Storm and all this other stuff, so it does get a little bit more pricey to play Mage generally, because you're paying probably a pretty similar amount of money to playing Archer, but you're only using it for Mage, whereas the gear you use for Archer, you use for Burrs, you use for Healer, you use for Tank. So, yo, what's good, Luke? How's it going, bro? I got 8k defense. I can't get more than 6k. I have maxed out attributes, so that probably helps. And I mean, it does, you know, base a little bit off of We got Power of Stone 9, or Blessing of Stone 9, I guess, which isn't too crazy, I don't think, but that does help a little bit. But yeah, Cat of 50, go Burr. Pretty much, that's the main thing. Cat of 50, do go Burr. Yoink. Do. Do this. Alright, nice. Boom. Okay, I think we're good. Another gear needed, but I don't know when to swap or things like that. I can play M6, but don't have M7 comp even if I'm Cat of 37. Okay, so we've got the gear right here. So I'm gonna go down here and I'll do a rag. I'll just kind of explain how we're doing our run right now. Here, I do need to put my last breath in my hotbar right now because we're gonna last breath right here. Boom, last breath, and then we swap to Terminator for the rest of it. Swap our inventory back, so the last breath is gone. We have our pickaxe again, so we can early enter. Do this, leap to healer. Run over here, swap our helmet to a spirit mask, because we're going to need to do that for early enter. I don't have my bonzo staff in my inventory. I'm supposed to put that in right when I enter the run. I forgot. Blow up the gate. Run in here. We used our mask, so we swap to our Phoenix pet. And then we should be good. Swap back to Diamond. Swap our pets back to give everyone time to leap before we move. And then grab our terminal right there. Grab this one. Okay, normally I would leap to healer, but we're at pretty much the same spot right now, so I didn't. Do this. Jump right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I get the levers. Except he's already got the levers. Gate's been blown up. Our mage is coring. So we're about to leap to mage right here. And normally you don't want to bounce on lava twice. Just bounce on it once right there to get up here and do this. So if your mage is not coring, then you'll generally just come in and get to that terminal right there is the one you want to go to. But then we back up, arrow stack the gold ore. It's a runic gold ore this time. Very fancy. Try and sell this healing potion while we're down timing, but the server's too laggy to even do that. Okay, we're about to use our bonzo on the back wall here. Boom. Go here. Back to middle. Having a moment over there. Okay. And then you can... Usually I try to swap my inventory back here a little bit to what it's going to look like at the start of the next run. So we put our AOTV in our hotbar instead of our bonzo staff, because we won't be using the bonzo staff the rest of the run. And you can wait right here. Probably better. Just wait until he's dead. Leap down to healer, swap to black cat pet, swap to cow hat, grab this, run over here, place this down, hold your Ragnarok, swap back to the diamond head, and then swap to the Reaper armor. And we're going to watch the dialogue right here. So he says you again, and then this line we use the Ragnarok when that pops up, and then the third line we shift, and then we do this right here, and wait for it, boom, voila, there it is. And I think we got both skips. So we're good. When does one reach mid game? Depends on who you ask. For me, I would say if you have like a Juju and, you know, at least like 1 or 2 skills max, then that's probably mid game. Oh my, did we miss that? That's crazy. Almost missed it. Almost missed that. There we go. The new queue is temporarily unavailable. Yo, wait a minute. Are they actually going to push the update right now? That would be fire. That would be fire. Can I do /M7? Okay, yeah, I can. I don't know. Did they close the party finder maybe? For some reason? Seen the strats for lifeline and drags? Yeah, I know about them. It's just too much effort to be worth it for me to actually do it. I don't need to, you know? Like, if you're struggling to deal damage as Archer, then yeah, it's probably worth it, but I do not struggle. I am vibing right now. What is alive? Oh, it's this stupid bell every time. Every single time. It's crazy, man. Absolutely bonkers, mate. This. There are these. Did that. Boom. Alright, we're good. We're looking real good. Okay. And then we go here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Stalking reworked yet? Nope. Hasn't dropped yet, but apparently the dungeon queue is starting to close for some lobbies, so there's a chance it could be dropping. That would be kind of epic. I would very much be pogging if that were the case. But I don't know. It is a little late for them to do that. It's 1 p.m. Usually they update stuff at like 11 or 10 or even 9. So it's a little late in the day for them to be doing updates, but who knows? Maybe it took them a little longer to implement than they thought it would. SMH. There we go. First try. First try, for real. Best way to earn money in Hypixel? I think right now, like, Blaze Slayer is goated, but just depends on your stage of the game. You know, because for Blaze Slayer to be really good, you gotta have, like, some crazy, crazy gear to make it make, like, 100 mil an hour. How many M7s you doing today? I don't know. We already got we got a Archer level, we got a Cata level already today, so kind of chilling. My apologies for nuking the tank. Little XD. Do a little trolling out here. Mid game, generally mining is a good thing to go for, but F5 is also really good for money. It takes a lot less effort to get into than mining does right now. So that's also valid. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Relax, guys. It's not that serious. Okay. I think I killed all these. We did. Alright, we're good. What's the update? It would be the stonking update if it does come out, but we'll see. Is this dungeons? This is dungeons. Yes, we are running M7 right now. One of your friends asked how do we tell him what was meant by that. I didn't want to disturb anything. I don't remember, honestly. I don't remember. Yoink. Do this. 1, 2, 3. I can't remember what conversation we were having. Yoink. Boom. This. Oh dear. Did I go in too early? That'd be a little awkward for me. Thought they'll update today. They updated Bed Wars yesterday. I mean, they do updates on the same day. Like, they've done that before. It's not like they're separate teams, you know? It's not like the same team that's working on SkyBlock is working on Bed Wars. They're totally unrelated. Excuse me. I'm gonna not die to gold or mid sneeze. That'd be awkward. Do. Yoink. Bang. Boom. Alright, you got it. Doot. There we go. There we go. Yoink. Thank you, Squirrel. Thank you, Emil. Should I do F7 without Juju, but good DPS because I can't use Soul Eater and Overload? I wouldn't try it unless... I mean, honestly, I wouldn't try it without a Juju or a Terminator or a Hyperion. Those are like the 3 weapons I would recommend having at least one of those generally before getting into M7. I mean, sometimes you can get by with like a Midas Staff or a Yeti Sword if you're maging, but... Are they changed with Bed Wars? I have no idea. Join mage outside core to hit gold or not arrow stack. How am I being told this after 700 runs as mage or 400 runs as archer? How is this the first time I'm being told this? It does not make a big enough of a difference for me to change. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Did yoink. Voila. 2M7 without a hyper term unless you're running healer. Oh yeah, for sure. But I mean, even then, you better have both of those actually. If you're running healer, you better have both of those. If you're running M7 at all. We're talking about F7 though. We're talking about F7. Yoink. Alright, alright. Boom, boom. There we go. Then we got green. Worst arrow stack of my life. We're fine. I can get Juju, but my enchanting level's so bad. Enchanting's not hard to level. Just make sure you're doing your experiment every day. And it won't take you long. Not long at all. Gotta scroll, 2 more to go. Only have 10 days till his birthday. How should I speed up the process? Hold up. Drink a potion. Yoink. I mean, keep doing what you're doing. I would say it's worked out pretty good so far, right? It's really just playtime put in, man. That's really all it is. The playtime grind. Yoink. But again, I would be careful. Giving somebody that much stuff unless you're on a co-op is pretty sketchy. Might get in trouble for it. Might get picked up by a watchdog as boosting or something. So just be careful. Do 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 do. Okay, let's do this. Boom, boom. Yo, let's go, Zade. You'll love to see it. Yeah, absolutely love to see it. What's still alive in here? There's something. Something breathes that should not. Holy cow, it's a fell. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? Is this bad line? Yes, it is. Boom, boom. Yoink. Alright, what else we got? This guy. How did he even get there? What incarnation? Bam. Gib. Alright. We good. Where's the bat? There's a bat that's supposed to spawn in here. I think I killed it already, and I forgot that this chest exists like I do every single time. Boom. Good net worth for like level 130. I'd say like 1.2 bill, something like that. Just depends really on how much you focus on money and how much you focus on like skill progression and stuff. Oh crap. Yoink. They should put up a giant sword for 96 coins, bruh. Let's say that unironically term is mid-game. I don't think so. I don't think so. Realistically, like, you can get it in the mid-game for sure, but in, like, what progression should be, you don't get it till, like, early late game. I'd consider late game doing, like, Master Mode and Kudra is what I consider doing late game. And then end game is being able to do M7 and T5 Kudra. Boom. As far as combat specifically goes. Yoink. That, please. Holy. Game do be bugging right now. Alright, here we go. Get rid of that. Let's go. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Alright, we're good. Oh. Yoink. Okay. Glad that was destroyed. Oh. In the world. Weird spot to end up at. I'm gonna get beat through this. Feels real bad, dude. Yep, I'm throwing. It's fine. Yoink. Bam. Yes, let me rag real quick. For real, for real. Alright, have a good one, Vinesh. Or, why did I say Vinesh? Have a good one, Vihan. I think we have a viewer, Vinesh. I think that's somebody. I don't know why my brain went there. I don't know too many viewers with V at the start of their name. Calling them all the same thing. SMH. I have no interest in doing Kudra, but I want the gear. Is it possible to pay for a clear to get the Rex for gear? How high can people carry? Yeah, people can carry like all the way up to T5. I assume they do carries in SBZ or maybe Kudra Gang. Something like this. Typed it 5 times in party chat and once in YouTube chat. Yeah, I read it and I responded and wrote it and listened. I'm not doing it. SMH. Transfer to me, why? 4K. Boom. Yoink. Touch her blind. Brother. What the? Huh? Said 14 times to restart. Alright then. Why though? Papega. Do. Yeah, man. We gotta restart the sub 6. Aw, man. Never mind. There's one extra dragon. Okay. Almost sub 6. Yikes. Alright, dude. Alright. Crazy. Fun. Sheesh. Relax. Yoink. Recom. Whew. Let's do this. Do. Yoink. Ah, yes, that's the strats. For real. For real. Boom. Good grief, what the crud? That was a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Alright, we're good. Mod using right now, all my mods are built into Badline client. I think I can go over here. Yoink. Boom. Chillin'. What is minimum stats you should have before getting into M4, M5? Main thing would be... Actually, hold up, let me go up and do this. Main thing would be like Cata 36 probably for M4. And 40 for M5. Or not 40, 38 for M5. Somewhere around there is generally where you're going to want to be. Did-do. Yoink. So that's the main info right there. Okay, interesting. Interesting. I already hit that myself, or what happened? I don't even know. I must have. It must have happened. See, whenever Dungeon Breaker comes out, I won't have to keep swapping my inventory around like that. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. But yeah, Badline client. That's the mod I use. All my mods are built into Badline. Ay. Go here. Yoink. Oh dear. Holy. We need to get some more potions up here soon. It's gonna have to happen. I wonder. Might have to go eat soon too, actually. I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry, man. I require substance. Do this, pop this. What in the world? What in tarnation? Yoink. Okay. That was pretty epic. Yoink. Do 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 do. Do that. Do that. Do this. Not even close. Not even close. Alright. We're good. We're good. Someone gave me 150 mil for a T2 carry for his Iron Man friend. Dang, 150 mil is kind of crazy for a T2 carry. What in the world? That is a W. Ew. Let me up. That works. That works. Beautimus. I'm gonna sneeze. Again. I hope not. It might happen. It could happen. Be real awkward. Are you serious? I love carpet. Carpet is the best. Carpet is the GOAT. For real, for real. Do that. Do this. Alright. What else we got? Wait for it. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Nice. Very nice. Alright, we're cooking. We're cooking. 1, 2. Maybe. Good grief, game. Holy. Talk about a laggy server. Oh, that was almost really bad. That was almost really bad. Timers go burr. They do go burr. There it is, and then we got red. Yoink. And then we get purple. Suggest I do M5 or F7 for money? M5 for sure. Bro, where are my coins at? MH. But yeah, M5 should make more. Like F7 can make more, but it is very luck reliant. So for consistency's sake, I would say M5. Boom. Do that. Do this. All right. Let me grab all of these. There we go. Sold. And get rid of this junk. Please. Thank you. There we are. Okay, can this thing sell, please? The star is not selling. I need my Bitcoin purse, man. I need my Bitcoin purse. Hold up. Do that. Boom. There we are. Grab this. Boom, boom. Boom. Merked. Okay. Oh boy, this room. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. There we are. Not even close. What a room. What a room. I say, wait a minute, where did bro spawn at? What's going on here? A mod in 1.21 that does chat stacking and copy messages. I mean, again, I'm only a BLC user, so all my mod knowledge is pretty much BLC. But BLC does have that. It do got that. Yoink. Okay. Let's see, do this. Did like 50 F7 runs just today because yesterday I dropped 2 scrolls in 9 runs and didn't play dungeons for a while, so I thought it was my lucky time, but no drops in 50 runs, so I guess M5. Yeah, that is some good RNG right there, but yeah, unfortunately it doesn't always go that way. That would be nice. Be very nice. Grab that quickly before we have to go. Let's see. Can I grab this chest? Never mind. It's already been gone. Let's check in on this. Did he leave me my sniper? No. Sad. R.I.P. my sniper. Oh dear. We out here trolling. They see me trolling. That's where it's at. Cooked. Very nice. Alright, I think this might be our last for today. Might have to do it. I don't know. Or maybe we just take a break and do lunch. Decisions. No, I do have to go, actually. I got a meeting. We get a meeting today, boys. Craziness. Boom. Let's do that. Okay. But yeah, I think we'll call it after this run. Give me a lunch break and then see if we can get some convos going on. Yoink. Do that. Speaking of meeting, yeah, we haven't done a mod meeting in a while. I need to schedule one of those. Yoink. This. Boom. Very nice. Very, very nice. Smack. Okay. See, my explosive arrows do nothing. Typically. Typical. Okay. Got that. Getting that. Should be good. In theory. Alrighty, fellas. You think we get anything on the last run? Could it happen? I think that'd be pretty epic. That would be pretty epic. And I'm really hoping the just random off-topic thing here. I'm really hoping the Odyssey movie is good, man. I'm kind of looking forward to that. I never watched Oppenheimer because of certain scenes, but I'd very much like to watch the Odyssey if it doesn't also have those scenes. Would be nice. Necrondai incoming. Necrondai is not 3 times rarer now, thankfully, or 3 times more common. I mean, because of Vincent, he swapped it over. It's now, I think, Nyanza from Dwarven Mines Commissions is 3 times more common. But we'll see, man. We will see. Do. Alright, what else we got? We got green. Oh, it's awkward. Green skip. Yikes. Red. Here we go. Might have done a little lol XD. There it is. Alright, come on. Show me the money. Oh dear. Bam. Doot. 07s. 1, 2. Alright, appreciate the runs, boys. Thank you kindly. We did manage to get a master star today, which I actually need to find the chest that was in and see if we dropped something else, because I don't think I checked that. I don't think I checked the obby chest for that. There it is. Oh yeah, I did. It was the T4 star SMH, or not star, T4 skull. Kind of a crazy chest combo. Alright, well, hopefully this thing sells at some point. Would be nice. I don't know. I may have to use it on dungeon equipment or something. Probably not, though. I'm going to do a lot of mage runs, but I don't think I'll need to do that. Does Mage's Gauntlet of Contagion as well? I might end up doing that. Yo, Fred dropped a shield. GG. Let's go. Second scroll of the day. You love to see it. Alrighty, fellas. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed the stream for today. We will raid somebody over on Twitch, but this is going to be all for YouTube. So I appreciate everybody tuning in. We are now 120th in ranking, man. I was 116th at one point, but we're 120th now. 07s. But we are slowly catching up to how much XP we need. So currently, let's see, it's right here. Here we go. I started off with needing 141 runs today. We're down to 117. So we did 24 runs today. 24 so far this stream. So not bad. Less than 900 total runs left, which is pretty nice. I'm going to try and get these runs done before I have to go on vacation. I will not be here at all next week. So just so y'all are aware, I'm on vacation next week. I'm going to try and get a video or two recorded and edited for you guys. But yeah, that's going to be all for today. I hope y'all enjoyed. And, excuse me, I will see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day, and God bless.